Tonight we're staying at Under Canvas.
Well, there is a hospital of exit 65.
We're down at the Hoover Dam today right now. We're gonna... She's liking this trail. Hiking. I'm turning this on before I do the introduction because I just stepped out of the truck and stepped right here and getting the camera ready. And I heard a woman laugh. Literally, it's like she was standing right there. That sent the chills all over me. I literally, she was like this, like, like that, like a giggle, a woman's giggle. If there's someone standing out here, will you please make a noise?
Take 2 steps in the leaves.
Okay. All right. My name is Jennifer.
My name's Jay.
And all we're doing, guys, we're just walking down through here. I'm sorry, I just drank some soda. I had a burp, man. We just walking down through here to see the cemetery and to see your grave. So let's walk back there and start back there, and we'll finish out up here.
All right.
I know I heard a giggle. That was crazy. And see, we're back here at the Fraternal, like we said. We was coming back, and we're back out here filming again. We're going to do another series like we did the last time. Look through there. You can see down in through there.
This cemetery is just, it's so big you cannot do it in one day.
No. Actually, we're only hitting like a quarter of it still, you know. Look, there's some old ones there. Benson, John S., 1883 to 1955, and Betsy.
If I can ever get a day that I can get rid of Gracie, we might come and just stroll through the woods and see what else is in here.
That would be fun, wouldn't it? There's all kinds of trails and stuff back through here. You know what? Look, it goes all the way back in there. So let's go back through here and look. Let's see what this says. Because I told you about how, and this is great that I saw this, and they have pictures. That's great. I'm fixing to cover this. The Italian immigrants that come into our country during the 1800s and everything, and the hard time that they had making it here, they were coming here legally, guys, and they were still having the same discrimination and everything that the civil rights movement was fighting for rights for. Okay, the Italians that come here had it just as hard down here in the South. And here's an Italian family that came in the 1800s. Vincenzo Boscarino.
Yes, Boscarino.
1874, and you see the handsome fella right there. Let me get a picture of him. Hello, Vincenzo. 1874. Let's go up here and look. This will be Mother Mary Alfano, 1903. And he's going to be a veteran. I see a flag. Vincent Alfano, 1893.
Oh, now I'll tell you what, that right there, and just a little minute way to learn from my great-grandmother. I bet she could make some excellent food.
This was a baby, 1927 to 1931. Her picture's right there. See that? Virginia.
Now, I'll give you a little insight to Italian families, guys. Food is love.
Yeah.
And when you go into an Italian's house and they're trying to feed you, don't be rude and turn it down. Eat some. You have to.
It's like the Southerners saying, like, I'm hearing that this is my catchphrase now. You want a cup of coffee?
Pretty much.
It's a way of welcoming. You know, it's a nice thing. It's not a bad thing. And even if you don't drink coffee, you go in and sit down. William Bell, 1882 to 1926.
William Bell. Every time I hear that name, I think of Star Trek.
Oh. You see, this is what I was talking about, guys. Look how this is going back down into the woods. And you see we're getting further off into the woods this time than we did the last time. And there's still tombstones back here. You see this? Let me go back here. Let's see. Trying to get over here to it. Here you go. Whoa. This is another one. Anna Salvaggio, 53 Biscuit. This is all in Italian and Latin.
Yeah, this.
Moria Thomas. Huh?
Yeah,
Eight,
you're talking these names.
1827, 1927. I'm coming back that way after I get this one. Dennis Favant. He died in 1879 from 1927. Okay, we'll go back that way.
Does it grace your eyes quicken?
It's these woods, I guess. Oh. I hung. My hair got hung. Felt like Absalom there for a second. Wow, I embodied Absalom. Oh, in case y'all don't know, that was David's son. He had long flowing hair, and it got tangled up in the bramble bushes like this. He got jerked off his horse, and that's how he got killed, because then Uriah could come up behind him and kill him. That's an Absalom moment right there. Okay.
It just, you know, that's the greatest example. Absalom, that's actually the greatest example of one of the problems we have today, where even the leaders, even the people in charge, have to be held accountable and sentences have to be paid.
Right, because in David's time, the rule was if you committed murder, you had to be murdered yourself or exiled. Okay? No. The law was, David's law was, that if you take an eye, if you take a life, you have to give your life. Well, when Absalom took the life of his brother, it was because he raped his sister. His other brother raped their sister. And so he thought it was an injustice and it was horrible, and he killed his brother. Well, David would not punish him and give him the punishment that he gave everybody else. He wouldn't kill his son, even after he made the law. So he exiled him. And while he was in exile, the captain of his army went after Absalom, the son he exiled. And while he was chasing him, and he had this long dark hair, and while he was chasing him, Absalom's hair got tangled up in the bramble bushes of a tree. And he couldn't get it out, like I couldn't get out if it's all tangled up. And while he was hanging there, the captain of the army come and killed him. And that was justice.
But it just goes to show that even back then, leaders had to take responsibility.
And even though David wouldn't do it, the commander of his arms did.
Right.
Because David had to uphold the law whether he wanted to uphold it or not.
Right. He made the law, he had to uphold it.
Exactly. That's a good example. Let's see. We've got a mason here, so I can get over here.
I'll bet none of your Sunday morning pastors are talking about that today, though.
Henry George, something, 1854. Ow.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at all the thorn branches and stickers and...
Oh, I got them all over me. Ow, that was hurt. That wasn't fun. Ow.
Gracie said we're not allowed to go through places like that. She put her paw down.
Don't. Hurts. It hurts. Got through here now round. I'm bleeding. Look at this, guys. Told you I got caught up in them thorns.
Oh, that just kind of come up there. James Middleton.
1904 to 1959.
Young man. 55.
Let's see. W.M. Trevarthen. Okay. 1878. I can't even pronounce that name really well.
Not Trevarthen. That's...
Look at there. Look at that. See? Look up there.
Yeah, well, it's like a mound.
Yeah. Here's another,
Could they have a water feature in one of these at one time? That would be cool.
here's those chain links again. You know, the
that one has FLT in it.
Yeah, Fidelity Loyalty Trust.
Yeah.
William Muir, born Annock, let's see, Lodge, Scotland, and Jane, 1849 to 1918. Alrighty, let's go back here and see this. Now, see back through here, guys? This is what we're talking about. And we didn't enter these last time.
Alright, so that's the main stone.
Mabel Smith Black, 1960s, and Charles and Naomi Lucy Harrell, 1873. What now?
I said, so that's the main stone in this place.
The main stone. Yeah. I don't know.
Spelled that way.
Oh, main stone. Yeah, it is. It's the main stone. Let me see what this is. Oh. George. 1847 to 1935. Right. It's a beautiful morning. Look at this. Oh, side shape. Look, you could tell somebody inscribed in the, and they put that work around it. Gorman. Eugene Edward Gorman. This way. See, that has the four like stumps on top of each other,
Yeah,
like the woodsman.
Yeah, it was definitely a woodsman there.
Let's go around this way. See if you can see this. How rough this looks, guys. Minnie Bell Tate. I get so excited about coming here because it's like a hidden treasure hunt back here. You never know what you're gonna find.
Next time I come in, I'm gonna bring a machete or something.
Okay. See, there's a little monument, and then they got this big one. This is that lamb, like a little one with the woods and the lamb again. And this is a big one on this. Let me see if I can get the name on that. It says 1878 to 1918. And I'm seeing Joseph B. It looks like Kozik. Like Kosisk. Like that.
Okay.
Let's see. Wow, look at this, guys. Look. Just take a look down through there. Look back through there. You see all these plateaus of monuments?
It's gonna be difficult.
We're not getting through all of these. We're going to go this way and then cut back up through that way.
Okay.
I'm not going back that way. Look at this. This is sad.
It is. A lot of times I don't mind when it's thick underbrush. It's just when you have a
McIntyre.
bag of dog, the bag of dog makes it kind of difficult.
Yeah.
It do, but you know.
It do.
Your mama loves you, so I have to keep you.
Anything that we invest that much time and energy into, that's just got to stay.
Don't jump out. You gotta take a chance.
Yeah, she jumped out at the last filming location.
Man, that freaked me out, but she's no worse for wear. Thank goodness it was thick and plush grass that she bounced on.
Here we go.
I just try and tell Gracie at her age she can't do that stuff 'cause she might break a hip.
Ellen Harden, you see, 1900 something to 1911, so this is a baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, there was such pretty walkways between them.
You see, this is what I keep saying. This is such a shame because how beautiful that this used to be. This used to be like a magnificent garden place. And if you look at the corners of these, you know why they do that? So they can put plants and stuff and flowers out. The families used to keep the plots up. And now the family's died off. Hold on. Sticker bushes. 1 second. See this, guys? Sticker bushes.
Looking at that stone down your left.
I am.
It's interesting, mate.
I don't like that here.
You know, at home, that noise doesn't bother me too much. But here in the city,
It bothers me a lot. Listen. We're in city limits, y'all. Van Dyke, 1884, 1910. His last name was Outlaw. Joseph Outlaw.
listen, I don't hear anything else.
Let's go this way, go left. I'm gonna get around to this big old rock over here. I know it's harder with her. Got it? See, here's one right here. You don't even know, guys, because you're just walking. And it's turned over. I can't tell what that is.
Nope.
Go up here and see what this is. Okay. Dr. Uno C, 1882 to 1918, Elizabeth.
Probably Shay.
Shay, that name is also a military hero name from the South in the Navy, the Confederate Navy. That name was a prominent name, military name for the Confederate Navy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Go that way.
It's misspelled.
Ow. See, this is the front side of that. That's where we were. Right there. Bower.
Okay, let's walk up to this little one on the left. That's where we need to pick back up, I think.
Okay. Look at all those down in there. All right.
Now this right here.
All right.
Boy, that's an old
Roden, Wilson, DeVore.
that branch in that pine tree is amazing. I can't believe it.
It's big, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Charlie DeVore, 1892 to 1969. Says his wife is still alive. I don't know about that.
Hey, she might be getting the Social Security right now.
Emma and Lee Wilson. Huh?
She might be getting her Social Security right now.
Oh, yeah. She might be.
That might be. You know, I'm gonna tell you what though. If there's a million or so people that they're saying is over these ages, you know, at least one of them's got to be true.
One of them.
At least one.
Albert Ney. U.S. Army. World War II. 1919. Well, yeah, one of them would be, right? At least.
Yeah, I would say at least one. Odd.
Let's go over here and look at this. See, it's a pretty little area back here. Let's go over here in the Iron Gate, guys. Look at that. So if somebody takes care of this area better.
Iron cage match.
These are the Marcones. Yes. Inside this little iron cage. Back here on the back side. See, there's some back through there. Look back through there. God almighty. Look, guys. There's a huge one right there. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look how big that is back there. Let's see. Can you imagine? All of this in the 1800s was open and beautiful. Look at those big old monuments. Marsden.
I really, when did this fall into ill repair? I mean, if there's anyone that's local to the area that catches this video, we would just be curious. Drop a comment below. When did this cemetery fall into ill repair? When did they stop taking care of it, and why?
Right. The McCann family, this is all their family, and they are. Let's see over here. It looks like they're the ones who have this section. Here we have Curtis, W.E. Curtis, 1864 to 1950. Isabella. And look back here at these, though. This is what's getting me. See how big? And it's amazing that there's these kind of monuments are out here. Let me see the back side of this. Here we go. George Howard, 1871. I'm not going back there, but I just want them to see. Look, it goes all the way back there. Look, guys. There's no way.
Well, we're going to drive down to that section in a little bit to do one more video speak here.
Okay. Did you see this one?
Yeah, this is what I was looking at here. I really like it.
Looks like it's hand carved like an arrowhead almost.
There's something with these rock formation type headstones.
Yeah, this is Marcella Burns and Fenton Burns, 1856 and 1858. See, that's the Martins family up there, and that iron one. Whew. Scarborough, wait. John Scarborough and Mary, 1859 and 1869. Wow. Jay, this is just...
Yeah, at least we have this on film. You know, at least 100 years from now, someone can see what was here.
Okay, Elizabeth McCann, 1868. This is the McCann family. Look, there's a woodsman.
There's another woodsman that fell over.
Yeah. McLaughlin. And that's another woodsman that fell over. I'm not trying to do some more woods. So there's plenty to look at without doing no more of that. I gave them a good idea what it felt like and looked like.
But yeah, I mean, look at this stone right here.
Addie Lee Boyston and G.A. Boyston, 1867.
This stone really does not have many more years left till it's over.
Right, it's already fallen.
This tree's what's holding it up.
Right, because otherwise
the ground would have sank behind it.
It'll fold it over, huh? Oh, it's beautiful out here, guys. See, that's the mules back there. Let me go back in on it. I'm sure that's one. Let's see what this is. Ellis. Caroline Christopher. He's a Mason. And it looks like he was a pharmacist. I see the, what do you call that little thing that they mix drugs in? The pistol in the...
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
It's their symbol. Nellie Logan, 1893 to 1918.
It was like a patient, a pestle or something like that.
Yeah, it's I'll throw the picture up. Y'all, I know y'all are sitting there yelling it at the screen, but you don't always think about stuff on the spot.
Yeah, it's like when you're on a game show and you're on the spot and you have to give the answer and your mind just flies off.
I can see it in my mind.
I can too.
Okay, W.P. Thomas, 1870 to 1909. These are all 1870s. You see, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Elizabeth Williams, Charles Williams. And look back here. I'm going to see if I can get to this one. Let's see. There's a bunch back here on the ground right here.
Wow.
You see this one? Let's see what we got. I don't see anything but three Mason signs on that side. I see. Okay, right here around this top edge is just a Mason sign. It goes all the way around it. It's inscribed all the way around it. And there's no name. Okay, then. I'll show you the, all the way around the top one, there's the Mason sign. But there's no name on it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I do like, though, is the number of Mason signs that we've seen at this cemetery tells me one thing. A lot of people that are buried in this cemetery had a lot to do with the country's foundings and freedoms the way that we know them, where it's individual liberty versus tyrannical rule.
Yes. And that's what the Masons stand for. They founded the communities. We talked about that.
The reason George Washington turned down the offer to be the king of America and said, no, you know, I need to just be a president and just serve a limited time and give someone else a chance. That's why he did that, so individual liberties are protected.
Right, because the whole reason was to come out from under a king's thumb. The whole purpose, yes.
That was the fear with Roosevelt, because, you know, Roosevelt won 4 terms.
Yeah.
And it's not because he shouldn't. Now, looking at who was running against him at that time, yeah, he should have won. But on the same token, I think that his last 2 terms in presidency was holding the country back, because in his first 8 years, he did a lot. And then he just kind of went stale and then stagnant. And unfortunately, you know, he got ill and his wife had to take over, essentially being his eyes and ears for the nation.
Oh, she was essentially the president.
For a moment, yes.
For a minute, yeah. All right, so that's my part for this little exploration on this side again. So let's go over on the other side and see if we can talk to some spirits. You want to?
All right.
All right, have a good one, guys.
All right, and this one comes out Sunday.